Hey everyone, welcome to the State of the Real Estate Market Address. It is May of 2022. My name is Erica Despain. I'm the owner and editor of allthingsmadison.com. And every single month at the beginning of the month, we like to share with you objectively what is going on in real estate, whether you are here to buy or sell, you are renting, you're an investor, whatever reason that real estate is top of mind, we would like to give you some information. I'm a resident of Madison, and this month I am personally invested in what my friend Beau Miles, the owner and broker of Essential Real Estate, has to share, because I have two people that I love very much who are looking, one is looking to purchase, one is looking to sell. Both are having an extremely difficult time. I'm so curious what's up with the market. So today, like I said, Beau Miles is here to share with us what in the world is going on in Madison and surrounding areas of May of 2022. Beau, tell us all the things.
Yeah. All right. Well, first of all, thanks for having me again. I love these talks. We're going to dive in like we do every week or every month into stats. That's how we're going to see. And then we're going to kind of transition into what you're talking about. So right now, last month, we had on the market last month, there were 120 on that day. It was like March 4th, I think.
Okay.
So we're pretty close to 30 days, obviously. We're what, the third today? Yeah. So no, April 4th. Golly, we're already in May. And so we're May 3rd. So right now, today, we're sitting on approximately, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my cheat sheets. At 8 this morning, we had 152 on.
A lot more.
Why are we going up? Why are we going up? Now, something that we also compared last month that I do want to compare this month was 334 in between March and April went sold, contingent, or pending.
Okay.
337 went sold or contingent between April and within 30 days, the last 30 days. So what does this mean? Well, just so you know, that in the last 30 days of those 152, 90 of them went live, which means there are 90 brand new houses on our market in 1 month.
In Madison?
In Madison. I'm only doing Madison City. I'm not looking at Huntsville. I'm not looking at Harvest. It is literally Madison's city
limits.
City limits. That's it.
Okay.
And so what does this mean? Like, what in the world does that actually mean? Well, as we talked about last time, interest rates are up. Right now, I just got a stat from a buddy at Wells Fargo who told me that in Madison, the Madison County area, that the average rate is 5.5 for a 30-year note. It's called a conforming note. So that reaction is exactly what is going on with your friends. And let me explain what I mean by that. That reaction makes people go, oh my gosh, our rates are about to skyrocket. Just so you know, there's already rumor they're going to go up this month and in June. Rumors, only rumors at this point. I have to clearly state it. We are not the Fed. I do not know what the Fed is going to do. But that is something that we're watching, because as those rates go up, what happens is people get nervous. I had an agent call me yesterday and said, I was working with somebody and they're nervous that these rates are going to go up. So they stopped looking. Well, hold on. Rates are going to keep going up. We know that. That's something we know will happen right now.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean don't buy. That means you can put a fixed rate in, meaning your rate won't change in 30 years. So you can get a fixed rate right now. So it's okay if you want to get in the market at this. 5.5 is still a good rate, even though everybody's saying, no, it's not, because we've been used to 2008 and on.
Right.
We're moving back to a normal level. I do not think, and I said this last time, and I saw a comment on our video today. I was looking at it to get some of those stats. Somebody going, gosh, I hope we don't go back to 1980s rates. Me too. I don't see us getting there. I think we will stay in this 5 to 7 is my ultimate guess. I don't see us going much higher. But what does that mean? Well, it means you have less buyers looking at houses. So your friend selling has less people. And it also depends on the price point they're in. If you're in a 200 or 1,000 or below price point, your house still has 30 offers on it. Okay. I mean, it is not literally, but it has a ton. If you're 250 to 400, you're probably still looking at a good showing and more. You start crossing that $500,000 barrier, 5%, feels a lot heavier on interest on $500,000 than it does in others. So it just means the pool is smaller.
Okay.
Doesn't mean you're not going to sell. It just means, hey, the pool is smaller. As a real estate agent, I'm not going to pretend like I don't kind of like it, because I actually get to negotiate. I get to talk to people. I get to do what I'm good at. And so I tell people all the time, I'm like, this market is hard, because I heard it said best by one of my agents who said the two prices are take it or leave it. And now we're actually able to do some pretty decent work here. However, on the buying side, if you're under those price points, this is what's happening with your other friend. If you're under these price points, what ends up happening is a constant, I'm competing against 40 people versus 10. So if you're competing against 40 or 10, obviously the competition is just heavier. Now, what does this mean? Well, what should I do? That's the common question right now is that. And the answer is, it is still a good time to buy. Our inventory is low. There is no reason to think prices are about to start dipping. In my opinion, there's nothing that shows us, there are no signs that say we're going to start lowering prices. Unfortunately, it looks like prices will stay or go up, and interest rates will go up. So if you're in the market, there's no better time than now. There's an old saying, and I probably said it on here before, that the best time to buy real estate is yesterday, the second best time is today, and the worst time is tomorrow. And that will always be true. So that's my big summation.
So question for you is, it sounds like it is turning to more of a buyer's market, because for the last 18 months, it's been a seller's market where you were getting 40, 50K over your list price, no matter if your house was 2 or 600,000. That's not true anymore. So are you still having to waive the inspection? Are you still having to do that if you're a buyer, or can you offer under list price?
Well, great question. So I'll give you the legal answer. You can offer whatever price you want. However, it is definitely not a buyer's market yet. We are not, I don't even see signs that we're calling it a buyer's market.
Okay.
I see just signs that say, hey, instead of 10 offers, there's going to be 2. There's going to be 3. Are you going to have to waive appraisal? Are you going to want to waive those things? Probably, especially the more we get into summer months, seeing 150 homes on the market versus 120, and knowing that out of the 120 last month that we're on, we sold almost all those except for maybe 40.
So I have a couple people that I know whose houses are around the $600,000 mark. They're not selling. They're not selling. They're not getting offers.
Yeah.
What do you think's going on?
Yeah, I think that's just the pool being smaller.
Okay.
And the great thing about that is that you now get to do more creative marketing as an agent. That's what I say. Is it cool? Okay. Now we get to do it in a different level. If it isn't going, you do need to reevaluate price. You need to reevaluate where you are marketing or where your agent is marketing. Those two things need to be relooked at. That's nothing wrong. It's not an insult to the agents. A lot of agents have priced aggressively because we could. Are we going to do that? I don't know. For instance, I always tell my agents, price exactly the market rate and it will take care of it. I know an agent who priced aggressively, $25K over what she told them to price at. It didn't sell. It didn't sell. It didn't sell. They finally agreed to go back down to her number the day she did it, multiple offers, and it went back to the price that they had it listed at.
Because of a war?
Because what happens is people go, that's priced correctly. And when they go, that's priced correctly, then they say, I want to go into it and I really want it. And they become invested.
That's really good advice for sellers.
Price it right.
Price it right.
Do not go in there and say, I want to price it 20K over what I want. It feels good to say that, but price it where the market has. And if you do that, it brings more interest. Because if I go to a bad area and I price it 50K more, while it probably will go for that because somebody will come and buy it, nobody's going to look at it because they're going to go, it's too much money.
Quick advice for buyers. What would you tell buyers who are, do they get competitive? Do they try and write these crazy offers where all these things are waived?
I can never tell people to waive an inspection. I've had some horror stories and we don't have time to go into them today of like mold and crazy bad problems
Yeah.
in some investment properties that I managed, not that I did or was the buying agent on,
Yeah.
but they waived inspections. And like one guy had a non-working air conditioning. And I was like, did you not get it inspected? He was like, oops, and so I'd never say that one. Waiving appraisal, I think will start to become less common.
Okay.
But if you want to win, the name of the game is exactly what it was last summer. Going hard, going strong, going fast. Get in this game because rates will go up and prices might stop climbing as high, but rates will go up, which means it'll cost you more in the end. So get in now, go ahead and go at it how you want it, and make it as competitive as you can.
Awesome. Beau, wealth of knowledge as always. You can tell you know your stuff. You know, you have a team of people that work with you.
Yep.
You do a great job at Essential. So thank you so much. If you're interested in learning more about Beau and Essential Real Estate in their market, feel free to check them out on their website or social media. Feel free to check out All Things Madison too, allthingsmadison.com. We have now 5 months of these updates, so you can see the trends of what's going on. Would love to share that with you. Beau, thanks for joining us as always. We'll see you next month.
Erica?
Yeah.
Happy 2-year anniversary to All Things Madison.
Thanks. So
I
excited.
didn't want to get away without it. So happy 2 years. Thanks for having me, girl. We'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. Bye.